Okay, we're going to talk about green personalities. So greens are very put together. They're usually very proper. They're very studious. They're major researchers. They like numbers. They like information. They like ingredients. And they are very dignified. Typically. Now, all of these descriptions that I give you for color personalities are a little extreme so that you kind of get an idea. But that does not always mean that that's the personality of the person you're talking to, but typically they run stronger in one color than the other. So those greens are very proper. They're going to want to know every little detail. They also take a long time to make a decision. So if you're talking to a green prospect, probably takes them forever. And I have a couple greens on this team, and I have a couple of people that I've recruited that are greens, and they do take a long time. And they want a lot of information. These people are the ones that you can word vomit on. These people are the ones that you can send all the information. Here, look, here's the comp plan, here's the ingredient list, here's this, go check out this website, here's another thing. That's what these people are about. They want to know it all. Give them. They want all the information. Don't give it to them unless they've asked. But if they ask, you give it all. You give it all. Okay? They're kind of cheapskates. They pinch pennies. Money's a big deal. So, just an idea. They're kind of boring. Sorry, greens. Kind of boring. Very data-oriented. These are the engineers. These are scientists. These are the nerds. They're logical. Okay? They don't usually have much emotion. You usually can't read a green because they're very analytical and very logical. They don't really have a whole lot of emotion. We don't have time for that. They're usually very antisocial. So where others are gathering, they're going to be the ones who don't show up at all. You know where a green is at a party? Not there. But if they have to go somewhere, they're usually in the back of the room. Don't talk to people. Very antisocial. Okay? They want to collect all the information. They want to compare things. They sometimes what they'll do if they're looking into an opportunity, for instance, they'll go through all the data. They may make their own charts out of it. They may make a PowerPoint presentation out of it. That's what greens thrive on. They're going to go and compare everything, and that's the kind of stuff that they do. They're very uncomfortable around people. They're just uneasy because they're antisocial and they don't want to be around people. They're kind of awkward. They are happy around books and learning, and they want to know education-wise. Then that makes them thrive. Greens thrive on learning more. So they prepare, and they want to know everything about everything about everything. They're very, very loyal, though. If you get a green on your team, they are very loyal. They're always going to be with you. Well, we hope they'll always be with you. They're going to stick by your side. They stick by a product. When they've compared it, they've analyzed it, they've created PowerPoints, they're going to stick by it because it works. These are the people who have a routine and who do the same thing every day, day in and day out. They're happy with the same coffee. They're happy with the same whatever, car for 15, 30, 50 years, whatever. They like routine. They like consistency. They like things to be even kill. These people are really tough to get in network marketing because they are so analytical, because they are so data oriented, because they are kind of boring and antisocial, so it's hard to relate to them. Most people can't. It is very hard to get someone into the network marketing that's green because they pick it apart and they will find any little negative they can. But once they do make a decision, if they choose to be with you, they're very, very loyal and they're going to stick by you. So these are also the people that are going to plan everything. They go on a trip and they know how much mileage is from here to there. They know how much time from here we're going to get here at this time. We can only have one bathroom break and it's going to be at this location. And then we are going to pick up food at this location, but we can't spend more than this because this is what we were allotted. We were allotted $4 a person. So that's all you get. So figure it out. That is a green. They know the weather. So on this day, you're going to have to take a jacket, but this day you're going to wear a swimsuit. Like, they have it down to a T. And they have really poor people skills. They don't know how to talk to people. Now, remember, this is the like way far side of a green. Some greens have other color personalities in them, but greens typically are this way. If you are green, you know you're green because you love to research, because you love data, because you love to have your nose in a book, because you love to learn, because you don't want to be at a social gathering, because you took a long time to think about things, because you had to kind of go through it with your mind and figure out if it's the right thing. Maybe you made your own PowerPoint presentation. The greens are really a tough cookie to crack, but once you get them, they're with you. They're with you. And they're kind of boring, but you can pull them out of their shell when they get comfortable. They're comfortable in small environments. So if you have a green, they're not going to be at the convention all excited. They're going to be sitting in their seat ready to learn. They're not going to want to party. If you have a green, they don't really care about the trips. That's money that could have gone in their pocket. That's the way a green looks, okay? Greens can go on the trip and you can pull the excitement out of them, put a couple drinks in them, have a little fun, and you might get them to kind of loosen up a little in a small environment. If you put them in a room with thousands of people, that clams them up. They don't like that. So just an idea of the greens. One other thing about the greens is that you have to be very careful when you speak to them. This is the hardest. I don't know how to convey this. You don't want to sound stupid to a green, okay? I'm just going to say it like it is because that's how I am. You don't want to sound stupid to a green, but if you don't know the answer, tell them that. Don't sound stupid. Don't be like, well, I think that, da, 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 da. And don't start giving them something that you don't know. If you're not sure of an answer with a green, go find what the answer is and give it to them. Or go find the resource and give them the resource, because they're all about resources. They want to know it all. And guess what? We have everything. We have the website. We have training. We have everything they can go look at. Send them to go look at their resources. Let them do the research. Let them do it. That's all they want. That's all they want. They don't want you to come back and be like, well, I think the comp plan is da, da, da. They don't care. They don't care. They want to do it themselves. So don't make yourself look ridiculous in front of a green by trying to be overeducated when you're not. And I'm not dogging anybody, but if you don't know the ingredients, you don't know the ingredients. And guess what? I say it all the time. I'm not a comp plan girl. I'm not going to pick it apart. I'm not an ingredient girl. I don't know. I just know it works. So they want to know. Give it to them. Let them have a field day. That's your greens.